Meatless meatballs.
What about our names?
We know our names.
I'm trying to formulate a sentence. Alright, let's go with that. So
Neil has been replaced by a Stepford son.
Pew, 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 pew.
no, that's not.
Hello and welcome to Omnis Eat Vegan. My name's Jessica.
I'm Neil.
I'm Nick.
And I'm John.
On today's episode, we will be taste testing meatless meatballs. And we have 3 different brands here. The first one is the Tada Falafal Poppers. Then we have the Gardein Meatless Meatballs. The last one is Amy's Veggie Meatballs, Meatless Meatballs. So we're going to go and heat these up, and then we will be back in a couple of minutes to tell you what we think.
Welcome back. Our meatballs have been cooked.
And now it's time to taste them.
Now it's time to taste them.
All right, so we're gonna start with the falafel poppers. Why don't you go ahead and take one there, hun?
Yes.
Nikki, can you take one?
Oh, I'm done with that. I
You
want
wanna take that one? You wanna take one? When you cut into them, they fall apart. They do have a spice to them too, and they taste almost like stuffing rather than
meatballs.
meatballs. Obviously, the texture's a little bit off. What do you think, Nick?
Wow, they're really spicy.
They are spicy.
It almost tastes like muffins or something.
Yeah, I agree. That's like stuffing.
Scale 1 to 10. Probably get a lower.
You can give it a low one. Yeah. What do you want to give it?
4.
A 4. Would you eat them again?
Sure.
Sure.
But I think I want to taste this.
Well, we're gonna get to that in just a second. What do you think, hun?
I would give them a. I definitely do agree there is a little bit of spice there. I don't think it's overtly spicy. That's just, but I eat a lot of spice as it is. So
Yeah.
I would say that texture-wise, they're nothing like a regular
No.
meatball. So I would say texture-wise that it's not appropriate to replace
No.
these with meatballs. But overall, I would give it a 5 because I would try them again. There were different flavors, and I definitely would try them.
Yeah, there were a couple different flavors at the store.
Definitely. Yeah.
What do you think, Neil?
First bite, I didn't really like them. Soon got into them, kept eating them.
Uh huh.
This is okay.
They're okay.
Yeah, okay.
Well, how
Maybe
what are you
like-
gonna get out?
5 out of 10.
5 out of 10. I don't like them. I don't like the texture. I don't like the flavor.
You don't like the
maybe if
spice.
they were in sauce,
They would
It
be.
would cut the spice.
like if it was a meatball sub with these.
Yeah, it would. Be, I think it should.
But I don't like them. I'm gonna
I
give
thought
it
they
like
would be
a 2
good.
out of 10.
Too.
Yeah.
Okay, next we got the Gardein Classic Medicine Meatballs.
Meatless meatballs. They're
Meatless
Gardein
meatballs.
meatballs.
Classic
Whoa,
meatless meatball.
They got really hotty.
They got
when-
juices.
They
They
got
got
juice when they.
No, don't you pick it up with your fork. Stab it.
They
So
got really
I will have to
juice
say
when
that
in the oven.
I keep being surprised by
Whoa.
Gardein, and I don't know if you can see it on the camera there, but there's juice on the plate, and it seems like all of their meatless products have some juice that come out of it, which I find to be very interesting, because we don't see that in other products, just the Gardeins it seems.
Yeah.
It's really good. It's good.
Alright. I'll go first. I'm gonna
Okay.
go first.
Okay.
So, this is the meatball replacement. Would you agree?
Go ahead.
Would you agree?
I agree.
This would replace the meatball. Because it has the same texture, its consistency, and same squishiness as a meatball. It is blander than a regular meatball. And that doesn't diminish the score that I would give it.
I would tell you it's tougher than meatballs.
Then tougher
It's
than
it's
that.
it's a little bit tougher. It's chewier than regular
I'd
meatballs.
say
It's really
not.
good. It's so good.
To me, it tastes more like sausage, and I think that's because of the caraway seeds.
No? A 7 out of 10.
It's so good. I like everything about it. I like the whole thing of it.
You like everything about it? 10?
10.
And Nikki likes meatballs. He's our meatball guy, so.
Want to see something good meatballs? Is this?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dad?
Oh, okay. I like them as well. They're definitely meatball replacements. They would definitely, I think they would fool the non-vegan taste bud. Therefore, I would say that I would give that definitely, I'll agree with Nick, I think, who gave it an 8 out of 10.
No, 10.
Oh, you gave it a 10 out of 10? I'll agree with Nick and go 10 out of 10. I would like to see that, like, if I had a meatball sub, I would mix the poppers and these because I like the spice. I think that would be a good, interesting sort of combination. So I definitely, I like them, but they definitely need a little extra flavor.
Yeah, I think for me, I
More or
thought that they
less.
were a little bit tougher than regular meatballs, than
Than the
meat
first
meatballs. I think they tasted more like sausage than hamburger. That was just my opinion. And like I said, I think that's because the caraway seeds that were in it. As far as a replacer for meatballs, I agree. I think you could fool a non-vegan that ate these. I think you could totally fool them if you put it in spaghetti sauce and served it over spaghetti or a meatball sub. I think you could totally fool someone. They might just think it's a little bit spicier of a meatball because a lot of meatballs don't have a lot of spice to them. But as far as my score on them, I wasn't real wild about them. I don't think that they were close enough to a meatball replacer to give them that high of a score.
Oh, okay.
But I think I'll give it like a 6 or a 7 because it did taste. Oh, it tasted all right. It just wasn't spot on for me.
Our last meatballs are
Amy's?
Amy's Veggie Meatballs.
Amy's Veggies Meatballs.
Okay.
These were a little bit interesting because they were tiny. They're smaller than the other meatballs were.
Wow, this almost tastes like.
I can see the quinoa in this. Is that your entire commentary, Neil?
Yeah, that's my entire. 5 out of 10.
Hey, what? I thought you were gonna talk something about it.
Nope.
What do you think?
It's a bit rougher than the Gardein one, but still tastes like meatballs. Better than the first one. Probably gonna agree with Neil.
5 out of 10.
No, wait. Bigger than that. 6.
You're giving it a 6 on him.
Yeah.
I'd give this probably a 4 out of 10. It definitely isn't gonna fool anybody.
Yeah.
If you want to see something different about these meatballs, you want to put some spaghetti on it, they will taste good.
You think?
I agree. I think the spaghetti sauce would make these taste better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And who knows? Maybe they would
Salad.
plump up a little bit more because there would be more moisture for them to soak in, and make them bigger and more juicy, as it were. If you cooked them with a sauce, I still say that they're no matter how juicy you made them, they would still be as Neil put it. So 4 out of 10 is where I'm gonna stay.
Mom?
So, I didn't like these, but the reason why I didn't like these is because they have little red pepper flakes in them. Not even little, they're actually fairly large chunks of red pepper, and I'm not a big fan of spice. The texture wasn't bad, actually. Given the rice and the quinoa mix that they put in here, it's not bad. And there's actually pieces of rice that have fallen out as I cut it up. The thing that really takes away from it for me is the red pepper that's in it. I think that spaghetti sauce would make them taste better, but I don't think you fool a non-vegan
No.
with these meatballs. I'm not a big fan of this. I think I'll give it maybe a 3 or 4 as well. So
If
there you have it.
So our top, it sounds like our top scorer is the Gardein meatless meatballs.
Oh, I thought we're just which one we're gonna buy again. You start.
We're probably gonna buy the Gardein meatless meatballs again.
What's your first one?
No, the Gardein meatless meatballs
What's the
is my
second
first
one?
one.
Second one.
I'd probably go with the Tada.
I would go with the Amy's as my second.
Yeah.
This is my biggest top score ever.
The Gardinas.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Neil?
I have to agree with you in your decision, Mother.
Gardinas are your number 1 and Amy's is your number 2.
Yes.
So there are our assessments of the meatless meatballs.
If you
Please feel free to try the Gardein. Try all of them, really. I think they're all suitable for different purposes, depending on what you want them for.
If you're like,
But if you're really trying to replace a meatball, I think we all agree that the Gardein is the one to go with. So,
let's start.
go ahead.
If you like our video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe on our channel,
Leave us a comment
leave us a comment,
or share the video.
or share your video. We'll see you on the next.
From Omnis Vegan. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.